Coach Deborah has a passion and purpose to assist young men, ages 15 to 24, to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. She wants to see every young man live out their potential. She has a master's degree in human services counseling, with a major in life coaching. More importantly, she is the mother of 3 boys, who are exceptional, educated, professional men. Coach Deborah believes it is better to train early, rather than need to fix later. She utilizes basic principles and God-led concepts. Sometimes the only thing a young man has is their credibility or their name. The actions they take are based on the decisions they make. Those decisions align with their choices and result in consequences. Coach Deborah can assist you if you are lost, floundering, or confused. Embrace the help and start building your best life today.
Good morning. Happy Saturday to everyone out there. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for tuning in this morning. So happy to see you. Well, as you know, it is all about reach. We have to reach out in order to help someone. We can't keep our hands to ourselves and our mouths closed in order to help someone else. We have to speak up and reach out. So that's what it's all about this year. This month, we're going to be talking about reaching to love self. Reaching to love self. It is so very vital for each and every one of us to love ourselves down to our very core. We are important and we need to treat ourselves as such. Well, this morning, my topic is boss. Best original source of self-love. Best original source of self-love. Now, who is that? The best original source of self-love? That would be you. You know yourself better than anyone else. If there are past actions that have caused you to have a negative mindset, get help to push past that time in your life. Forgive those who have hurt you physically or mentally. Forgiving is not for them. It is for you. It will help you to be better, to overcome, and to get on with your life. And that's what's most important. Now, if you need professional help, it's okay. Don't take a back seat to that and say, well, people will talk about me. We shouldn't have therapy. Sometimes it takes professional people that have gone to school and they know the brain and what different emotions are set off by different life situations. So those professionals can help us to overcome and be better. So if that's what we need to go ahead and step up and get that assistance. But it is time to stop, reflect on who you are, and if you need to, refocus yourself. Good morning, Dan. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I stated before, you are the best source of yourself. You're the boss of you, or you should be. I'm the boss of me. How about you? Don't disregard negative feelings. Many people do this often. Those negative feelings can impact your mental health. They can cause you to have low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, etc. It is so crucial to be honest with yourself in determining the top circumstances that will make you feel better about the person that God created you to be. And that's what you want. You want to get inside yourself and find that love so you can love yourself. God created you for a purpose. Not only will that purpose assist you, but that purpose is to help Him in the body and to help others. So as soon as you are better and you are loving yourself, you have your self-worth, then you will feel 100% better. Believe me. It's nothing like, feeling like I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of the bed. I don't want to go to this job. I don't want to go to this meeting. I don't want to see this person. When you get up, you should be ready to start giving those affirmations. Good morning, Lord. Thank you for this day that you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And it not just be something that you say, but something that you feel. What wonderful things are we going to make happen today? What wonderful things are you going to guide and lead me to do today? And I was not born to be sick, broke, or frustrated. You are ready you should be ready to get up and go. Well, some of that comes from your self-love. You got to love yourself. So I'm going to go through some things that I hope will be helpful. So please make sure. Good morning, Deacon Holmes. Please make sure that you take an opportunity to like this page, make comments, as well as share with others, because sometimes the word is not for you, it's for you to share with someone else. So please take an opportunity. So first and foremost, perhaps you have been physically or mentally abused by someone. Okay, it may be someone that did something to you and you don't even know who it is. The person is not accessible to you right now. They may be in prison, a different state. You don't know how to get in contact with them, or you just don't have the strength to have that confrontation with them, to tell them how they made you feel. So in that situation, to get help and to go forward, what you would need to do then is to pray, just to pray and ask God to please forgive that person. Yeah, forgive that person. You have to have forgiveness. That you want to have closure on the situation, and you know that you cannot get to that point and be better if you don't move, if you're not able to move forward. Sorry. And you're not able to move forward if you cannot forgive them. Because as long as you have that hate, that remorse, that feeling against them, you wish they were dead or something, you're going to have something and you're not going to be able to move forward. It's like a blockage. If you ever had a little problem and you couldn't go, you know how it is to have a blockage. Well, when you are holding something against somebody, it's like a blockage. And you can't go where you need to go. And sometimes a word or those good things can't get down inside of you like they need to. So you need to pray and ask for forgiveness so you can heal. Now, I'm not saying by that you are then going to forget about it. I'm not saying that at all. It is very, very hard a lot of times to completely forget what that person did to you. So I'm not saying you gotta forget about it, but you don't want to hone on that every day. You don't want that to be the first thing that you think about in the morning. You don't want to feel like you want to do a certain thing. You want to let somebody in, want them to love you, but then you think about that and then it's like a turn off. So you got to release it and you continue to pray until it gets further and further out of the spectrum. So release them, release the hurt, breathe anew. Whew. Wow. I felt like something was holding me back. I feel so much better. And then you can go on, because why? Be the boss of you. Forgive. Start going forward. Be the boss of you. You can do it. You can do it. I have no doubt that you are able to do this. Okay, secondly, again, someone has physically or mentally abused you. And it is someone that you feel like, you know what, I can sit down and have a conversation with them. I'm not going to freak out or anything. I'm not going to try to hurt them. So then you might want to sit down and have that conversation. In that conversation, you let them know what they did hurt you. Not only did it hurt you then, but it has hurt you from that day since it happened. It's something that you think about just about every day, and it has really been painful. How it makes you feel currently and how it has impacted your life thus far in a negative manner. Maybe they've grown since then, maybe not. However, if they are willing to seriously and honestly sit there and listen, hear what you're saying, hear those words, feel those words, and they are receptive to the part that they have played in your pain, then they then may be able to explain themselves. Or it may be, if it was verbal, sometimes people, the words that they use can really damage you. So maybe it was verbal, and maybe they think that you misunderstood. And after they have completely heard you out, if there's something that they want to say, they should have something to say. Either, I was in a dark place at that time. Now I can see that I was wrong. I sincerely am sorry. I wanted to come to you. I almost did a couple times, but I didn't know how you would accept it. But they should have something to say. And so hopefully it is someone that can at least sincerely ask for your forgiveness and ask that, you are able to move on with your life. So again, hopefully they will own up to it. If they did something, they are the ones that caused the pain. Again, ask for your forgiveness. And if it's like someone in your family or was a friend or something, they can offer suggestions on how you may be able to reconcile your relationship that you had. It is up to you. If you want to reconcile, I suggest that you, yes, accept their forgiveness. Because again, if you don't accept that forgiveness, you're not going to be able to go on. It's still going to be like that lump right there, and you can't move. You can't go forward. So, yes, forgive them. If you feel like, no, you still don't want them in your life, you don't, right now, you may say, right now, I do forgive you, but I don't want to reconcile or have a relationship right now. Give me some time to heal from this point now that you have accepted the blame and asked for forgiveness. Let me move forward, and then I will reassess if perhaps we can reconcile further down the road. But I do appreciate you saying that you apologizing and asking for forgiveness. And so that should be able to help you. But again, it is vital, vital, vital to accept that apology and go forward with your life. Because why? You're going to be the boss of you. I love that. You're going to be the boss of you. Good morning, Anita. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our new granny, grandma, nana, whichever term you're going to go by. But we are so happy for your new little baby. All right, my third one is, if you are unhappy with the person that you see in the mirror, and believe it or not, this one can be tougher than the last one, that someone else has come in and physically done something to you, whether that was verbal abuse, physical abuse, or whatever. Is that Mimi? All right, I love it. I love it. But looking in the mirror and not loving yourself is a hard one. So first, God made you. He doesn't make mistakes. So that should be enough right there to love yourself. So what has happened or occurred, and I don't know why my nose is itching today. What has occurred that has stopped you from loving yourself? So while you're looking in that mirror, you got to say, hey, this is not good. I've got to try to fix this. So assess what's good, what's okay, what's not working. What is it about yourself that makes you not love yourself? Do you think you're underweight? Do you think you're overweight? Do you think you're too short? Do you think you're too tall? Do you think because you have to wear glasses? Do you think because you have a hearing aid? Do you think because you have a scar on your face? Is it because you think you don't speak very well? Well, everyone has a different physique that they are made with. Some people think, well, I want to be a certain size, but what type of frame do you have? A small frame, 150 pounds, does not look well on a small frame. However, if you have a large frame, hey, you probably, or you got a six-pack if you're a dude, or whatever. But a lot of our problems come when we find problems with ourselves is when we start, and I think I talked about this maybe Saturday, when you start comparing yourself to others, that's when you get into trouble. That person doesn't wear glasses. That person wears contacts. That person is thin. That person has a six-pack. That person has a nice beard. You can't grow a beard. That person's ears don't stick out. You don't like the shape of your ears. I don't like the way my eyebrows look. Look at that person's eyebrows. I wish mine looked like that. I can't speak eloquently like she does or he does. I wish I could get up and speak to the student body. I don't think I could do that. What is it that's causing you not to love yourself? Those things I mentioned, some of them you can fix, but they only became a problem because you were comparing yourself with someone else. If you feel like you're underweight and for your frame, you should weigh a little bit more. Go to the doctor. Find out if there's a medical condition. Are you eating the way you should? Are you worried about something that you're not eating? You don't have that appetite. Find out why you're underweight. There may be a medical reason why you're underweight. So if that's the case, if you don't find out what it is, you can't work on it. If you feel like you're overweight, why are you overweight? Is it because you come from a family and you were taught certain things like you have to eat everything on your plate? And so when you fix your plate or you go out or whatever, there's 2 or 3 portions on your plate, but because you were taught you have to eat all your food, that's what you do. Or you crave sweets. Or you have a nervous habit of when you get nervous, you eat, or you crave sweets or whatever. Like I always say, when I get frantic, I need a stiff drink. Well, my stiff drink is a Dr. Pepper, and we know that has lots of sugar in it. But hey, I need my stiff drink. I need my Dr. Pepper. So what habits do you have that is causing you to feel like you're overweight? And then you have to make up in your mind, are you okay with it? Don't worry about what other people think, but are you okay with it? If it's not impacting your health, then you got to be okay with it. If it's causing you health issues or you want to change, then you need to find out how to change. Do you get an accountability partner? Do you get a nutrition coach? Do you could join some different what do you call them? I'll call them organizations for lack of a better term. Like your Weight Watchers or what's the other one? Nutrisystems or whatever. However, if you don't do something you're going to do intentionally, consistently, and make it a habit, you're going to find yourself back at the same place again. So maybe you take baby steps. I'm going to try to wean myself off of sugar. Sugar, a lot of people don't know, and it seems like I'm going off course, but I'm trying to help, is addicting. And I didn't find that out until about 4 years ago. Sugar is addicting. So, that's why you can have some sweet tea and one person will say, "Ooh, this is so good." And another person may say, "Ooh, this is too sweet. Oh my goodness." And somebody else might say, "Oh, give me some sugar." Because based on how their normal amount of sugar they're intaking, they're going to want sweeter and sweeter and constantly want that sweetness. So you may want to cut down on sweets. You may want to cut down on snack foods. You want to, talk to someone and say, you really have to eat everything that's on your plate? Well, no, think about it. Perhaps when your parents were telling you that, you didn't have much. And that's the way they were raised. So they didn't have much. So they didn't have food to waste. So whatever was on your plate, you had to eat. But you don't have to do that now. I mean, if you're at home, you fix how much you're going to eat. But if you're out or whatever, you can always get a to-go box. You can always just leave it. So that's up to you. But do something that's going to help you. If you want a six-pack, you gotta figure out, you gotta go to the gym or whatever. But whatever you figure out that is what is causing you not to like what you see in the mirror, you don't like the way you speak, you wish you communicated better, well, find out how you can get some help with that. You can join Toastmasters. It's not that expensive, like about $53 every 6 months, so with $106 a year. That's not much to help you with your communication skills, because it does not only help you with speaking, it also helps you with listening, your elevator pitches. They have different courses. You can learn leadership, whatever. So that's something that can help you if you don't like the way you speak. Good morning, Jocelyn. Thank you for tuning in. There is so much more that you can do. So you have to figure out, what can I do to help me? You got to take action. And so that's all I was saying in all of that. You have to take action for what you don't like. If you don't like it and you're doing the same thing that you've always done, you're going to get the same results. So you're never going to love yourself. So that's why you must make some changes in order to get to the place where you want to be. So when you look in that mirror, you're like, hey, yes, I'm the boss of me. That's what you want to do. So you got to figure it out, because you can do it. Now, I said all of that. I want to give you a few tips to help you to get to a place where you can love yourself. You feel good about that person that you see in the mirror. Do what you need to do. Okay, my first one was, if you need assistance with communication, which I just finished telling you, you can join Toastmasters or something similar to Toastmasters. Some companies may have something within the company that is similar to Toastmasters. I know when I first joined a Florida Blue, we had the Gavel Club. So it was similar to Toastmasters, but it was something that we did within the company. And it was very, very helpful. If you know that you want to change, but you don't know how to get there, or you feel like you feel because there's a goal or purpose for your life, you don't know how to get there, get a mentor or a coach. One or the other will be able to assist you with that. All of us have someone in our lives that has been assigned to assist us. We just got to find out who that is. It could be someone next door. It could be one of your teachers or professors. It could be someone you work with, whatever. But you need to try to find out who can assist you. If you don't know the current state of affairs, meaning you feel like you don't know anything that's going on in the world, you can't sit down and have an intelligent conversation because you don't know what's going on. When you react to things, it's too late or whatever, then read more. Do research. If there's a certain area that is something that interests you, then you do the research. You Google it. You can Google any and everything. But you have to put in some of that work to do those things that assist you in being better. And when I say read, they always say reading is fundamental. It is. If you are not reading, you are cheating yourself, because with the reading, that will help you with self-development. That will help you learning about different countries, different cultures, learning different words, getting a better understanding of things that you think getting to learn people, from their autobiographies. You can find out, you always heard the gossip or what the tabloids had to say, but then you can get things in their own words, their own perspective. So if you don't like to read, pick up a book. Ask somebody, what books do you recommend? All right. So do what will fulfill the void that you have in you that is causing your angst, because you can be the boss of you. Now, if you feel that you have hit rock bottom and you're just ready to check out, and I mean that in all sincereness, we have some people that, you've tolerated it for so long. You sick and tired of being sick and tired. You don't love yourself. You don't think others love you. And you're like, you know what? The world would be a better place if I wasn't here. If you're there, you need to stop. Stop right where you are right now and listen very closely. You are here because there is purpose for your life. You may not be able to see that right now, but there is purpose for your life. So if no one is reaching out to you, you need to pull yourself up, shake yourself off, and seek some help. Now, like I stated before, some people don't want to get professional help, but you need help from someone. I'm sure you got a friend, associate, someone that you can talk to. This is how I'm feeling. They have hotlines. Like I said, Google it. 1-800, I need help. Just Google, I need help. Suicide prevention hotline, whatever. If there's not anyone that you know that you can talk to, but you need to stop at this point and find some help. Help may come from even letting a spouse, partner, parent, a friend, a neighbor, coworker know what's happening. This is happening in my life. I'm not doing well with it. How many moms go through, post-birth, that's not the proper name. But anyway, they get depressed after they give birth. So many are suffering. They don't want to tell anybody because they're embarrassed, and they think, oh, I should be able to take care of my baby. Why do I feel like this? I want to take this crying baby, throw this baby out the window. You have to let someone know. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I want to be a mom. I'm trying my best, but I'm about to pull my hair out. They may come over, sit with you, assist you. Family members may take turns. If they think you need professional help, they'll help you, but it's okay. But you got to let somebody know sometimes. And sometimes, we get so busy, we don't notice changes in our loved ones. So sometimes you're going to have to step up and say something. But when you're in that dark place, thank you, Jocelyn, postpartum depression. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, but there are a lot of moms that suffer with that. And it's real, and they really need help with that. Because we don't want any of our little babies harmed, and we want our moms to be able to hold those babies and love on them and be there for them. Thanks, Anita. Yeah. So we need to get that help. But when you step up and let somebody know what's going on, they will help you to learn and change your mindset, where you are, why you're there. And that will give you, once you understand it and what you need to do to make those changes, then you're in a better place to assist yourself, Okay, I got it now. I thank you so much, because I just don't know how I would have made it. But when you get into that place and you know the tools that helped you to get to that better place, then there is a less chance of you slipping back. So wherever that help comes from, even if it's, like I said, a family member, neighbor, someone that's been through it before, and a lot of times when we go through things like that, we keep it to ourselves. Even, we get so depressed, we don't want anybody to know. That's our business, whatever. But when we are transparent and share that with others, then that helps them to say, oh, well, it's okay. It's okay if I need help. It's okay if I mention it to somebody. And then that way we're helping more people. So whatever it is, it doesn't have to be depression or anything. That's anything. So that's why I tell a story about, my birth and how I ended up with my parents. They weren't my birth biological parents, but I tell that because that may help someone. And for years, I was just like angry and my son said I was just mean, but I was so hurt over those circumstances. But when I began to really think about it and get it off my chest and understood, I found out, God does his perfect will in his perfect time. And that's how he had painted my story. And I needed to go that path to get where I am today. So that helped me. So don't, think all the time that you're telling your business and you shouldn't tell things. A lot of times it will help. And good morning, Shonda. Thank you for tuning in. And so I hope that this boss, the best source of self-love, has helped someone this morning. If you know someone else that needs to hear this, listen to this, please, please, please share it. Please invite other young men, other mothers with sons, single moms, educators, leaders, neighbors, anyone that can assist someone or they need help themselves. Please tell them about Build Your Best Life. They can check us out. And if they don't like us, not their cup of tea, it's okay. But they will never know if they don't check us out. So, they can check out that website, which is www.buildyourbestlife.org, or they can just go on Facebook, YouTube, and search for Build Your Best Life and look at some of the videos. They will see how it is rewarding and can assist. But there's nothing that can assist or help you if you don't try it. So no matter what is going on, how far you have gone down, or how much you want to improve your life, you can do it. Make a conscious effort to regain the real you, the real you. Discover where you are, then seek the help that you need. Because everybody should be able to look in the mirror and say, hey, dude, you looking good today. I love you. We gonna go out here. We gonna take over the world. We going to school. We gonna show them who's boss. I'm gonna show them I can learn this chemistry. I can do this algebra. I can do whatever it is I want to do. I can go on this job. I can be the best that I can be. I can be a project leader. I can be in management. I can join this organization. I can be a leader. You can be the boss of you. You can love yourself. When you love yourself, you feel better. Your self-esteem is higher, and you can be the boss of you. So this is what it's all about today. And again, share. If you didn't see the video, and if you weren't here in the entirety, please go back and review the rewind. It is so worth it. Please do visit my website, read my blogs. They come out each Monday. I think they're insightful. Look at our calendar of events so you can plan your calendar for the rest of the year. I already have our main events out there with our speakers, so you can add it to your calendars. Look at the services that I offer, which is speaking, webinar speaking, coaching consultations, and you can get your autographed copy of my book, Build Your Best Life. It is a book that will assist you in overcoming obstacles to build your best life, explaining how you go through things, your life, your actions, how they impact you. It will help young men, parents, single moms, mothers with sons, educators, neighbors, leaders, everyone. So go out there, get your autographed copy. If you like the Kindle version, you can visit Amazon.com. But I do appreciate you tuning in today, because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to join me, and I appreciate it. And thank you so much, Dan. Please reach out on Tuesday. I'm going to have one of my sisters on here, Miss Carol Crockett. And we're going to be talking about 101 reasons to love yourself. And no, we're not going to give you 101 reasons to love yourself, but we're going to give you some vital information on assisting you in loving yourself. So please join us on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We would love to have you as always. As you go along your busy day, you may encounter a young man that has lost his way. Don't shake your head. Don't steady your path. Stop, reach out, give the young man a helping hand. That's what it's all about. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan, it's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I will be looking for you Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love you so much. Thank you for your support.